Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? This is going to be your reading. I hope that you're doing well. This is your reading for May 5th. It's approximately, let me check my time here, 11:48 a.m. in Central Standard Time. I hope that you're doing well. The reason I give you the date is just so you will know that it's current and it's not a repeat. It's not something that a lot of YouTubers do. They will upload old videos and not give you the date. So Scorpio, there's no hair. So I feel like I'm shedding here. So anyway, I hope that you're doing well, Scorpio. So let's go into our angel guided spirit. I hope that you are doing well, and we're going to see what's coming out for your cards. As you know, I am a messenger just to bring you the message of what you may or may not want to hear. So I am Scorpio in 5 placements. So this is YouTube at Angel Guidance Tarot. So I'm not doing any readings right now. I will be starting readings after May 15th. Okay, so I'm in a transition of moving, and hopefully once I get settled with that in another few days, I will start up on everything. So welcome cross watchers and also tarot readers. So let's see what your first card is going to be here for Scorpio's energy, Sun, Moon, Venus, Horizon. So show you the energy. All right, your first card here is Judgment. So this is what I want to call your judgment of the day, your card of the day, okay? But we're going to see here what's in the past. Let's check our past. Okay, we're going to keep that over there. Let's see what happened, what you need to know about your past. I know you know what happened in the past, but let's see what you can learn from this. I don't know, right? So until the cards come out. All right. Okay, there's your past. Let's look at your present energy. And we'll look at your card of the day to how that's going to affect your current and your future outlook, okay? All right, you got the Wheel of Fortune. I can kind of see where this is going. They'll show me the outcome here for Scorpio. The Hangman in reverse again. Okay, if you look at my video yesterday, we got that card twice. So there's something here, Scorpio, you really need to give a lot of thought to. Okay. All right, so in the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles, and that goes again with that judgment of your card of the day, okay? So I'm going to look at that, and then we're going to clarify your energy. So we're going to come back to those two cards. So, and looking at the judgment here, and I'm just going to move the card along here with this judgment card that I'm going to keep reflecting to. You have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Wands here. So with that Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups in reverse, it is something here, Scorpio, with that judgment being there, you need to make a good decision on. There might be somebody that you might be talking to, or somebody you have in the recent past or past that you had a conversation with that they didn't give you really any kind of I'm not going to say they didn't give you a choice here. That's what I feel like. They didn't give you a choice in the matter. They didn't give you a chance in something. So it could be a job, it could be, but this person kept talking to you. It's like they showed you some kind of interest here. They kind of kept talking to you, and in that interest with that is the Seven of Cups. So they kind of put you in this mindset that they played this. I don't know if it's playing. I don't know. That's not what I'm getting. It's more like you might be taking it as them not being serious or something, with something in the energy of I might have to come back to that. Let me debate on that for a minute. It almost feels like I said, this person kept talking to you, and you may have felt like this could have went somewhere, and it didn't. This person kind of, I don't want to put my arms up, it's kind of odd, but the seven of Cups here in reverse, when I'm looking at this, is thinking about you may have felt like this was an option for you, but they did not. They only saw you as an option. You really wanted something more with this person, but they kept talking to you. The Page of Wands, they kept messaging you and talking to you, but then it gives me the Page of Wands vibes of sometimes they talk to you, sometimes they don't. So you started feeling like yourself was going to be, you didn't want to be their option, but they were trying to change you into an option or at a convenience. Okay, so let's move right along here. So you have the Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like you came down to some kind of choice at the end of this. Okay, so it is showing something here about decision making for sure. So we'll come back and clarify that with another energy. But anyway, Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords both in the reverse. So this is something you have clearly kind of came to understand, that whoever or this person was, or this person you were dealing with, is not somebody that's going to change, and something that's, you have seen this before, and this energy that maybe from other people, but also you kind of saw that this was not going anywhere, that what this person was trying to do to you, trying to put you in a confused state, but you kind of pulled yourself out of that, and you felt like this was not going to change. The vibrations from this person was giving you something different. And also this is kind of energy, Scorpio, too. Maybe in your present energy you feel like everything is going wrong, or bad luck is kind of around you, and you're wondering why this is following you. Okay, and it could just be, but this Hangman. Okay, let's talk about this Hangman and this Hangman in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Again, that Page of Wands. So you do have something here in a reflection. This could be that person's energy that you're talking about, or you were dealing with in the past. They might be kind of trying to sneak back into your life, or this is somebody that could be a friend. It could be somebody that you have dealt with as a co-worker, somebody that's a partner. But whoever this is, this has been on your mind. This person has been on your mind a lot. And this is the part that you're starting to, going back to this energy here in the Judgment and the Two of Pentacles, you're coming to some kind of awareness that this person is just, it's not even being real with you, and I think you feel it. Okay, and so you're kind of reflecting on this person, like, how can this person just come into my life, but this person doesn't want to come back. They want to see if you're going to still take the bait. That's what I feel like. Are you going to take the bait here? They do feel like you have money, or you're going to be very successful in your own way. So it does give me this feeling like they didn't want you over here, and they put you in this confused state, or they tried to, and now they want to come back because your future is better than anybody they have met, or somebody that you work with. A co-worker may be jealous of you or not speaking to you, but at the same time, they see you can be, but you're on this person's mind a lot, or this person's on your mind a lot, and you're trying to make this. And see, you got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, but you also have the Judgment here, and the Judgment overall is someone who is an energy that is going to call out the angels of good karma. So you may have been going through some kind of situation with this person that it's almost, I don't know why I'm feeling this, but I feel like you got some kind of depression here, or this person gave you some kind of depression. They they came into your life, or they came around you, but when they did, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, they brought some bad energy with them, like the bad luggage. But in Judgment here is calling for a final decision about yourself, Scorpio, but also good karma here. So we want to see what this energy is. The Two of Pentacles is making that decision, right? So I feel like this is a very important decision, a very deep decision you're going to have to make, because you're back and forth, and you need to make something very finalized here. Okay, I don't know if it's something about moving. It's like you feel like your life is just stuck, and it's very overwhelming. That's what the word is from this right here. It's overwhelming you, and it's almost giving me the sense of like you have daily crying spells, or often crying spells, because of those Seven of Cups in reverse. So let's see. Let's clarify this. Okay, so let's see what here in the clarification. I want to see a little bit more, because I don't have the whole storyline of this. I had to put my cards on the shelf here. I want to see why this person is very wishy-washy, because this is the wand over here. This is the same wand here. Why are they wishy-washy with you? Three of Pentacles. This person gives me a very inconsistent energy. One day they talk to you, one day they don't. One day they're in with you, one foot in the door, foot out the door. You know, okay. Their energy feels like they're working, they're trying to give this energy. Nine of Cups. Okay, hold on. Let me see all the energy. This person they definitely have issues. The one that was in and out. But you are on this person's mind a lot. As much as they're on yours. The Star card. Okay, I'm getting it. Alright, so the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here with this person that was inconsistent with you, in and out. Sometimes they talk to you, sometimes they don't. They treated you like an option, a convenience. But at the same time, I don't get the vibe that this person was doing it. It's making me feel like this person just did not know what they wanted. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, they have this sense of they love their job, they love doing what they do. But the Nine of Wands, they feel like there's some kind of energy that they see you from afar, and they think the reason they're inconsistent with you, Scorpio, and they just weren't ready for a relationship. Okay, that's what it feels like. But I'm gonna throw the but in there. As time has gone by and they're thinking about you over here, they have the Nine of Cups and the Star card. So they are starting to see you as some kind of wife or husband material, somebody that if they were to get in a relationship, you would be the one. Because something about this person was not ready. They wanted to explore their options. This person wanted to go out, and this could be in workplace, like they just thought that you were not, you were replaceable. But it does feel like here now they're starting to come around because they're thinking about you a lot over here. But I do feel like the reason they're not talking to you, they really do like you. It's kind of like one of those things in 3rd or 4th grade, check yes or no. And, and they're wondering if you would be happy with them. But they're afraid of being happy with you. It feels like if they get with you in a relationship, they have to give up all options, and they know that. And they're not right. That's why I said they got one foot in the door, one foot out. But they do have hope for this, though. They're like, when I'm ready, Scorpio will be the one. Or when I'm ready to give a promotion, Scorpio will be this person. Right? Because it's coming back down to that judgment, right? But you're the one who's going to make the final decision here, for sure. What you want to do with this situation. All right, so let's go into this energy of this person who you felt brought you bad luck. You felt like this person was not going to change. This person was not trying to make you confused. And that's the reason they were giving you confusion. Let's look at your energy, Scorpio. Show me the energy for the Wheel of Fortune and the Universe and the Two of Swords. What's the energy for Scorpio? I do feel like this person does feel like you are their wish fulfillment and you're just great. And they have never met nobody like you. So you're seeing them as somebody different, though. Okay, 2 more for the Knight of Cups and the Tower. 7 of Cups in reverse. Let's see this energy. If you're looking, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hype my channel, please. Alright, Scorpio, you have, okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, you are coming in as somebody great to this person, the Knight of Cups and the Tower. You felt like this person was very, they brought in some bad, I'm not saying they're a bad person, but they felt like the bad feeling you getting from this person is they were not ready. they did not know you well enough or something like that. And so this is their confusion of keeping you on as option. Like, I'll just keep Scorpio as an option until I get to know Scorpio better, or until I'm ready to settle down, or until I've sowed my wild oats, whatever it is. But you don't want to stand for this. You are in the Knight of Cups. You saw this person as a lover boy, a lover girl, player energy. So you're in the Tower. So it might surprise you that because this is an all Knights energy, you're saying that this person still, and you picked up on it, Scorpio, you picked up on the energy. This person was playing around. They weren't serious. They were giving you those vibes in that Wheel of Fortune, and that they were trying to put you as a player. And guess what? Or they were playing with your feelings, or they were trying to play with your heart and mind. And like I said, it's wishy-washy energy, so you did not know how to take this person. You couldn't take them serious. And so you just kind of... quietly, I do feel like quietly you see this person could, quietly you just kind of pulled back and said, you know what, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not arguing. I'm not getting angry. I know what this person's doing. The Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so this is the energy here. I hope you're liking this new format. Okay, let me know what you think about doing it this way versus all on the table. Let me know your thoughts. If you like it this way, I will continue doing this. I just right now, it might be just a reason, but you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. With that energy, exploring this energy, Scorpio, you are in the Seven of Cups. And again, they had the Seven of Cups in reverse. Upright. And what you said, I'm not being nobody's fool. I'm not playing being nobody's option here with the Seven of Cups. I do Knight of Pentacles. Nobody's not going to come in when they want to use me as convenience. But again, this person wasn't ready. So I understand. This is why you're feeling this way, and I 100% agree with you. But that's what you're feeling. Your energy is like, I'm not being nobody's option. I don't care if you come back 25,000 times, I'm not going to be your option. But this person is hoping down the road, if they ever get ready, it could be a year, it could be 5 years, it could be never. I don't know. But this person does feel like you're one of the best people they ever met. And you would think to yourself, well, if I'm that great, then why would they make a move on me? Why would they leave me? Why would they do this energy? Why weren't they ready? Because Scorpio, in their heart, that you might be the one that is just too great for them, because they're not ready. They feel like you deserve better than what they can give you. Just reading the cards, okay? Hangman in the reverse. So if you get messages, person, they ignore you, which is rude, but they're ignoring you because they don't want to get closer to you. You might be dealing with a avoidant here. Okay, so let's look at the Hangman in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. They do want to come back and talk to you, though, and you are on this person's mind. So let's see what their outcome is going to be with you, or your mutual energy. The Eight of Cups. Ooh, good Lord. Okay, the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Just saw a card flip. Okay. I know I saw that card. Where did it go? Okay. I don't want to... It didn't come out. Okay, there we go. Knight of Pentacles. And you also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I need to get... There's a lot of Pentacles going on here. So they are a lot of thought in their mind. They might be a lot on your mind. It makes me... Okay, Five of Cups. All right, so here, take it how this resonates. It could be you, it could be them, or both. Okay, so this is the outcome. It feels like you're Scorpio, you just walked away, or they did, and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost a feeling like they were trying to get you, or you may have started feeling like you're becoming codependent on them, losing your independence, and trying to work this with them, but the more that you went for them, the more they ran, or the more farther away they got, because they kind of had to stay away from you because of the energy of saying, if I get closer to Scorpio's going to expect a relationship with me, and and I can't give that, Scorpio. Well, that's the reason you walked away, because that person may have started feeling also that you are becoming codependent on them for a relationship. So the Seven of Pentacles here is the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. One person can see this growing, and the other person can see this being disappointing. It could be both of you. Okay, let me see that. Just clarify this Seven of Pentacles, because it does look like this could, you know, you might have been walking away, or they might be walking away because to go do their job, their money, make their money, and grow themselves, or grow yourself. But it is disappointing. You have the Temperance here. Why is the Temperance here? Temperance and time. What is time? The Seven of Swords. Time will tell. Time will tell. There's Two of Pentacles again. Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. You're trying to be in a state of mind of peace and calmness. And this person's trying to stay away from you because they know you do not deserve the chaos that they can bring. Or maybe they did, or they started making you feel like they're going to bring you some trouble here. Page of Pentacles. You're looking at it from a point of view they have nothing to offer, or they feel like they cannot give you what you want. And the World card is here, so it is feeling like there is some kind of beginning of the World card, putting yourself first. And they might be doing this right now for themselves, and that's okay. But they might be putting themselves first to accomplish whatever they need to do. But I do see this person want to come back into your energy. It's almost like they're keeping you on layaway or on hold. You know, that's what it feels like with the Judgment here in the Two of Pentacles. So again, you're going to have to make that final decision about how this is going to work, or how, I mean, you might say to yourself, you know, okay, well, if that's what they want to do, that's what they will do. If they come back down the road and they're ready, and if I'm available, I might consider it. But I might not, because this person was not ready, and you felt that. There's the Queen of Cups. So show me the outcome for this Scorpio. Justice in card. You just feel right now this person's being disrespectful and rude. And they got too many things going on in the deception. You feel like they might have someone else. That's the reason they're not speaking to you, because of the Seven of Cups. They might have other options, other secrets. But there's something here deep, you feel deep down that they never told you. Three of Swords. They were hurt by someone really badly in the past, and that's why they can't open up to you, because they're not ready. And you might be feeling this as well, Scorpio. You might be feeling like numb or guarded of your heart. Three of Swords. What's the outcome? The Emperor and the Six of Cups. So Eight of Swords. So this person does feel stuck in the energy with you. But at the end of the day, they feel you're wonderful. They do hope that one day they'll see you again. And this is somebody that had to, in the Six of Cups, they hope that they can reunite with you and get back together and have a conversation. They come in as Six of Cups. They do feel like, you know, they remember you well as a beautiful person. So wherever this person's at, they're thinking a lot about you. And they're in the Eight of Swords. They can't get you off their mind. They're actually kind of wondering why they can't. Okay, what is this person's action towards Scorpio? Let's see that. What is action the action towards Scorpio? This could have been a boss that fired you or laid you off and did you wrong, or somebody that was the energy. There's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it does feel like somebody here, they will come back and try to invest. There's the Ace of Wands. They felt like the King of Pentacles you had earlier. This could be that energy there. Okay, Scorpio, this is somebody that wants to kind of feel the passion again with you. They want to reunite with you, but they have to wait till they get their ducks in a row or get their life straightened out. But this could have been a boss that fired you and now they regret letting you go because, or they didn't like you and they pushed you out. And they know you are such a wonderful person. Okay, something like that. Regardless of who it is, they think very great of you. At this point, on May, what is the day? I said May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. So just think about that. But they do have this strong urge of you being wonderful. One more. Let's look one more. The High Priestess is here. Yeah, so there is a feeling. There's that Ace of Swords that you just saw me pull that card on the bottom of the deck. It showed up again. But this person feels like they need to tell you things, but they feel like you might not understand. But they think very great of you. They know you were misled. They know that they led you on, or they made you feel indifferent, and you didn't deserve that. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. So whoever I'm talking about here, hopefully it's resonating for you. But this person does think very good of you, and they're sorry about the way things turned out. They just can't face you because they feel the shame or guilt of what they done to you, and they can't come towards you because they feel like you wouldn't understand if they try to tell you. But they do have this sense of respect and kindness towards you. That's, you might be a chosen one to light. You showed them something different, and that's why they can't get you off their mind. They can forget people who didn't mean anything, but you showed respect and you left quietly. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Again, I'm not taking personal readings, so after May 15th, please give me that grace of time to get settled. And if you'd like a personal reading, just reach out to me at angelguidestarot@gmail.com to help, so I can put you on the plan book. I am starting the book up already. I have a few people already, so it's from the 15th on. So I don't know where you'll fall at on that place. So Scorpios, so stay blessed. I pray for you. I know a lot of you are out there struggling emotionally, mentally, and going through some hardships, and waking up feeling alone, feeling like nobody loves you, nobody cares about you. It just makes me sad to even think about that you're feeling this way. And you wake up and you try to survive through the day and try to stay busy, trying to keep your mind focused and be strong mentally. But sometimes, Scorpios, we get tired of being too strong, right? So it's okay. It's okay to give yourself that break. It's okay to go take a mini vacation. Do what you have to do, and I know that's what you're doing. You're doing everything you can to survive, and everything, mentally, emotionally. People don't understand you because you are a Scorpio. You are a loner. You are someone who, even though you're tired of being alone sometimes, you just want someone to say, you're great, and, I love you, and I miss you, and, to have someone there for you. But Scorpio, you have to understand you were made in this world to show others the light of the world. That's your number one purpose, okay? And so with that being said, you're going to have people who's going to hurt you because that light is special and they're drawn to it like a moth to a flame. And it's your job to protect that flame, all right? So, but kind of understand that you're a beautiful, wonderful person in this world, and the world is a great place with you in it. And you can make the most of your life, but you just have to change the actions and the direction of what you want to do. Okay, so yeah, so sometimes Scorpios, we go through the deepest struggles that in private, and I know some of you are crying behind closed doors where you feel like nobody's there, nobody supports you, nobody cares. But I do, Scorpio. I really do, and I understand. So I hope that you look at the day as a new beginning each and every day. Okay, so when you wake up, look at the sky and just pray for a better day. Okay, and one step at a time, baby steps. Okay, all right, Scorpio, love you, and I wish I could hug you and be there for you, but you're here with me in spirit. Take care, Scorpio. Send in love and light. Bye bye.